Howdy, howdy, howdy. How's everybody doing? I got competition upstairs. Woo! Yeah. How's everybody doing? All right. Everybody's cruising. Gang's all here. Well, I'm singing Nat King Cole today. And I'm drinking a lime ginger vodka gimlet thanks to a recipe from Tim Real, who sent it to me all the way from Bangkok, Thailand. And it is wonderful. I'm now a mixologist, it's official. I made, it's my first, woohoo! Yeah, Bodie, yeah, baby. I made ginger syrup and I boiled down water and sugar and ginger and a little piece of ginger from that floating in here in the syrup and some freshly squeezed lime juice. Oh man, that's nectar. Oh, if you could just taste it. If you could just taste this. Oh. Yeah, can you all hear Bodie up there? I love it. All right, so we decide, moi. This show, it's gonna start weak because I still haven't, I'm not quite there with this song, but better start weak, then you forget it quicker. And that's the first song. I think I'm gonna move this a little closer. If I can. Let's see if that works. Let's look at it. Flying solo here. Pulling the steps out. Got a place for my feet. Oh, you know what? Let me make sure I'm hooked up to the right stuff here. All right, hold on. To the right thing. No, this is connected. Let's see here. Let's go move you guys a little bit that way. All right. Hi, Dick. Nice to see you in Miami. And just everybody else. Elizabeth McNeil, Liz, my cousin in New York. John Softness in Miami too. And Maggie Bell down in Dana Point. Oh, Maggie, remind me, I got to show you a cute picture of me and 3 of my teachers, Miss Scott, Miss Pugsley, and Miss Webb, from a few years back, but I was a grown-up. It was at the Peninsula Music Fair. Anyway, I am kind of vamping just to gather my wits because well, I remember George Goebel looking at Johnny Carson one time, and he was surrounded by Dean Martin, Bob Hope, and it was either John Wayne or Frank Sinatra. And Johnny Carson asked him, "How are you?" And George said, kind of looked at the guys and he said, well, he said, "Did you ever feel like the world was a tuxedo and you were a pair of brown shoes?" It's kind of how I feel right now. Not that I'm surrounded by anything, it has nothing to do with that. but that is how I feel right now in the world. How are you feeling today? I'm fighting all kinds of noises, but those noises are I'm gonna drown them out the way I drown out any sorrows. And that is, I'm just going to drink it all away. And you can join me in that. Let's see, where did that go? I crashed my own Facebook. What the heck? That's great. Well, okay. I hope you guys are still there. I think you are, but I'm going to restart this and see if that helps. Hi, neighbor. Hi, Tink. All right.
Getting started?
I keep vamping. I'm afraid to start.
Hey, you've only done it 75 times.
90 something, but who's counting?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we're barreling toward 100.
Crazy.
Real fast. Let me look on here and see if this is still. Yeah, no, I guess we're still there. I just can't see myself. I'm restarting my iPhone. All right, so let's sing a song, shall we? Hit it, boys. That's not the song. Here we go. Happy birthday, Kathy! No, I gotta start that over because I gotta count those. If you ever plan to motor west, travel my way, take the highway, that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66. Well, it winds from Chicago to LA, more than 2,000 miles all the way. Get your kicks on Route 66. Now you go through St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City looks mighty pretty. You'll see Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona, don't forget Winona, Kingman, Barstow, San Bernardino. Won't you get hip to this timely trip when you make that California trip? Get your kicks on Route 66. Play it, boys. Reminds me of my trip with the girls just a year ago. Yeah, I love it. Gang's all here. Cold. Won't you get hip to this timely trip when you make that California trip? Get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. No, 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 no. Route 66. We even hit some of it on our trip. Quite a bit of it. Went through Kingman. And loved that. Here's to Nat King Cole. Unforgettable. That's what you are. Unforgettable. Though near or far. Like a song of love that clings to me. How the thought of you does things to me never before. as someone and more unforgettable in every way. And forevermore, that's how you stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too. Casey Cole, I still have a crush on you. Unforgettable in every way, and forevermore, that's how you stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too. Cheers, Donnie. Cheers, Kathy and Tanya and Stefan in the window. Everybody, it's Kathy Thomas's birthday today.
All right.
So happy birthday to Kathy. Many happy returns.
We're happy to have another birthday.
You know what? Thank God for every birthday. Thank God for every day that we're up and about.
Exactly.
Cheers to you. Here's to you all. Here's to you all. Oh, it's starting to sink in too, this one.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I needed it. I made a gimlet. It's a lime, vodka, ginger gimlet. And I will be slurring my speech soon. It's just the way it is. I had the greatest conversation today on the phone with my friend John Softness, who's here listening and watching with his wife Carol. They're in Miami. Now we're scheming to do a show together somehow. He's written some fabulous, fabulous scripts and has such an enormous passion for the Great American Songbook. He had a New York public relations firm, and he's shared a couple things that are just mind-blowing. But this man, I laughed with him earlier that we've both sort of had sort of these varying but similar Forrest Gump kind of lives. But this man essentially invented, it's a much longer story than this, but he essentially invented tie-dye. He came up with a name. It was an art form, but he had a bunch of dye he needed to sell, and he figured out how to make it famous. And they had a booth and a table, and they were selling shirts faster than you could dry them at Woodstock. So every artist that's wearing tie-dye on that stage is wearing John's tie-dye. And of course, we know where tie-dye has gone ever since. And he tells stories, told a recent story about, I'm already forgetting. John, you can write it here, but the bar you were in, that I understand it doesn't exist in its same location, but maybe by some comments still exists. But he met and became a PR person in 1959, I think it was 59, for one unknown Barbara Streisand. How cool is that? That's Forrest Gump, right? Anyway, we just had the best talk, and he put me in a great mood to do this show tonight. So John, thank you for that. You give me purpose. Every single one of you watching has given me purpose. And it's just so nice to be together. And I now get it. It's more than just the music, but anyway, it's great to be together when we are. Instead of singing, I'll just take another drink. All right. This next song needs... Now, Academy Award-winning song. Hey, Don Norris, I'm so glad you're on. I meant to send you a note. This whole show is for my girlfriend, Casey. Our girlfriend, Casey. We gotta find her. Still got a crush on her. Mona Lisa, men have named you. You're so like the lady with that mystic smile. Is it only 'cause you're lonely they have blamed you for that Mona Lisa strangeness in your smile? Do you smile to tempt a lover, Mona Lisa? Or is this the way you hide a broken heart? Many dreams have been brought to your doorstep. They just lie there, and they die there. Are you warm? Are you real, Mona Lisa? Or just a cold and lonely, lovely work of art? Here comes our beach girl. Smile to tempt a lover, Mona Lisa? Or is this the way you hide a broken heart? Many dreams have been brought to your doorstep. They just lie there, and they die there. Are you warm? Are you real, Mona Lisa? Or just a cold and lonely, lovely work of art? Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa. Thank you. I had the funnest gig last night. Now, it was a gig. It was a gig. I was paid. I was hired. That was every gig, if you're paid something, I suppose, or every time you perform is a gig of sorts. This is a gig. You've made it a gig by sending me booze and flowers and gifts and lots of gifts. And booze. Did I say booze? What about booze? Anyway, I keep waiting to get a couple more videos or photographs to properly show I told you I'd start slurring my words. Properly show the context of this gig last night. But imagine about 30 or 40 cars on a sloping parking lot in Marina del Rey. Behind us, well, the cars are all facing down, and beyond the cars is the marina and all the beautiful yachts and sailboats and power boats and whatnot, and towers. Ritz-Carlton down there, and can't remember this restaurant that's over here, but and then at the bottom of the parking lot is one of those inflatable movie screens. You ever seen those where you can inflate a movie screen, you know? And behind it is a generator for the power, and then just a little bit uphill is a little bit of a sound and audio-visual control thing with stuff like a projector and a little mixer and whatnot. It was a drive-in birthday party for someone's 60th birthday party, and I was brought in to be the singing entertainment before the movie that they showed. Actually, I think they showed two. I think it was a Woody Allen movie was the main event, and the warm-up movie was an episode of the Jetsons. So here I am singing, and I sang everything from Sinatra to Bocelli and Pavarotti. But I'm singing to cars. There are a few people that have come out of their cars, but by and large, everybody's in their cars. They've got box lunches, or, you know, box meals and their sandwiches. And then for the birthday part, we had cupcakes that were distributed and a birthday cake, and we sang happy birthday. But here's the clincher that just was, oh my God, it was the best. After every song, instead of applauding, people honked. It was an out-of-body experience. I've never experienced anything like it. It was the best thing. And there were cars, so they also had it set up. There were two big speakers, so it was, you know, it was like a concert setup. Hi, Mark. Hi, Satori. And when the other way to hear both the movie and me through the system was they have it was like 89.3 FM on the dial. So there were people in their cars with the windows rolled up even, and enjoying me because they had me on the radio and could control the... I'll share it later, but anyway, that was one of a kind. Well, it may not be one of a kind, but that is the future, I'm afraid. So anyway, what a hysterical situation. I'm absolutely still smiling, grinning, laughing. So funny. Hi, Dee Dee. Nice to see you there. All right, before I start the next song, I better reload. Oh, come to Papa. Come on, come on. Come on. All the pulp, everything. Okay. All right, this is a special song, and I hope I do it justice. Anyway, look for a post. That was just so fun. I wish there was more to tell you, but that's pretty much the gist of it. So, and Sherry was the birthday girl, so Sherry, you're not watching here, I don't think, and she's a dame. We had two things in common. We've both been to the Oval Office, and we both met the Queen, but she has been knighted by the Queen. Twice. How about that?
We're impressed.
I was truly impressed. So I have more things. And Mary Duffy, I see you commenting. You were there, and it was fun. It was fun. You're why I was there, which is nice. Okay, this next song is a special song. God, I hope I do it justice. And now the purple dusk of twilight time steals across the meadows of my heart. High up in the sky, the little stars climb, always reminding me that we're apart. You wander down the lane and far away, leaving me a song that will not die. Love is now a stardust of yesterday, the music of the years gone by. Sometimes I wonder why I spend the lonely night dreaming of a song. The melody haunts my reverie, and I am once again with you when our love was new, and each kiss an inspiration. But that was long ago. Now my consolation is in the stardust of a song beside a garden wall. When stars are bright, you are in my heart. The nightingale tells his fairy tale, a paradise where roses bloom, though I dream in vain. My heart, it will remain my stardust melody, the memory of love's refrain. Thank you so much. That is such a beautiful song. And that was for Shel Madal too. He's been waiting for it. I hope you're watching. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore, and love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore, and love is all that I can give to you. It's all I got. Love is more than just a game or two. Love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. was made for me and you. Love was made for me and you. What is it? What is it? Oh, they yell an encore. More than the greatest love the world has known. This is the love I give to you alone. More than the simple words I try to say. I only love you more and more and more each day. More than you'll ever know. My arms long to hold you so. My life will be in your keeping, waking, laughing, sleeping, weeping longer than always is a long, long time. But far beyond forever, you'll be mine. I know I never lived before, and my heart is very sure no one else could love me more. You ask where Tink is? He's right there. That is it, man. All right. It's all about love. Yes. Tim is back, everybody. We can start the show now. Let's just hit replay. I can only give a love that lasts forever, and a promise to be near each time you call, and the only heart I own for you and you alone. That's all. That's all. I can only give you country walks in springtime, and a hand to hold when leaves begin to fall, and a love whose burning light will warm the winter night. That's all. That's are those, I am sure, that have told you they would give the world for a toy. All I have are these arms to enfold you, and a love time can never. If you're wondering what I'm asking in return, dear, you'll be glad to know that my demands are small. Say it's me that you'll adore, for now and evermore. That's all. That's all. If we're ever in a room together, the password is honk. If you're wondering what I'm asking in return, dear, what do we need a password for? You'll be glad to know that my demands are small. Say it's me that you'll adore, for now and evermore, that's all. That's all. Thank you so much, you guys. Well, I have 2 songs left. And I'm running a little long, but password for the speakeasy, got it. I thought it was one of those, like when things are getting too rough.
Yeah.
What do you call that?
Safe word.
Oh, safe word. Yeah, because otherwise honk could get a little bit confused. Yeah, be sure those ground rules are laid out very clearly ahead of time, because if somebody says honk, we may honk. All right, well, I'll do 2 songs with your permission, of course, to go on. Now everybody's saying honk, 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 honk. Oh my goodness, honk, honk. Run long for Kathy's birthday. That's what they're voting for. All right, we're running along for Kathy's birthday. Oh, Alice says a password because we are old and no longer recognize each other.
We also can't remember the password.
Well, John Softness and I were talking earlier about the possibility of creating, what if we had a, when all this is done, and we've all been vaccinated and inoculated and emasculated and whatever baited we've been. But we could have a Quarantunes cruise reunion. Well, and it would be physical. And can you imagine us all in the same room with name tags? See, you guys have been watching live, but occasionally you watch on the phone, or the things too. But to suddenly see these people and realize, oh, you're Lynn. Oh, just walk right in front. Here we go. Come on. No, come on. It's room.
No, I don't want to scare off your fan base, man.
Oh, they're hard to. I've been trying to scare them off.
Been trying to lose them.
I can't shake them. Anyway, so maybe that's what we'll do. 2 years from now, a year from now, I don't know. We'll have a cruise, and it better be somewhere good. Yeah. Yeah, this survivors, Quarantunes survivor. So far, I haven't lost anybody, but I have had some people be down for the count. Alice, you may take the cake for that one. But I've had some other friends too have, but Alice O'Neill, Alice Kokinen. Yeah, you can describe your experience for everybody. Well, I said I was going to run long, but not to talk. So I've done this a number of times during the time period, but the one thing we definitely need a little bit of during Quarantunes is a little bit of Christmas. And it drives my neighbor Jeannie upstairs absolutely nuts. Jeannie, I'm doing Christmas! Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, Nina. Merry Christmas, Taco. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. 6 degrees of Dennis. What are we talking about here, Tommy? I love it. All right, I'm making a pledge to you. I'm about 3 weeks behind in reading all your comments. I may not hit anything, but I'm going to go back. I'm going to go backwards from tonight backwards, and I may hit a random like or something or make a comment, but I'm going to read every single one of them and make sure, because I've seen some, but I have not. I've been bad. I've been overwhelmed, and once I got behind, it was, yeah. And there were a couple of where we had like 700 or 800 comments.
Yeah, wow, yes. There was conversations going.
Yeah. Honk, honk, honkity honk. I love you, Don Norris. Hey, Tom Peck, AMDG, brother. Go Cubs. All right, we're going to close with a song that I did with Ed on our recording project called About Time, and features wonderful Tom Scott on saxophone. And it is one of the songs that Nat King Cole put on the map, and of course so many other people did too, but written by somebody very famous in and of his own right, not necessarily as a songwriter, but it was Charlie Chaplin. So there you go, and this is our closer. All right. Smile, though your heart Smile even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile, and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness. Hide every trace of sadness. Although what's here may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile. What's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. Take it, Tom. And Dad. That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile. What's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile, more worthwhile, if you just smile. Just smile. That is the end of the show, and we ran long, but let me tell you, I love you all. Love my neighbors the most. Hey, bring Tink over here. Everybody wants to see Tink. People say, where's Tink? Hi, Tink. Hi, Tink. Oh, hello. Happy birthday. Tink, say hi to everybody. Yeah. Say, hello, everybody. I'm Tink.
She just loves
Hi, everybody. I'm Tink. Huh? This is what she loves. Yes, she loves this. No, what she really wants is food. Says, you know, she puts up with this because there's a possibility. There's a remote possibility that I might feed her. But I've been scolded. So happy birthday, Kathy. I hope it was a wonderful day for you. And I hope it's a great night. Everybody say goodbye to Tink. Mwah. Bye, Tink. All right, then you go. Who called her Stink? Her name is Tink. Must have auto-corrected. Thank you, Kathy, Tanya, and Stefan for joining me from the window. Thank you, Maura, for hanging out on the chair. And thank you, Donnie, for coming. And, of course, Tink. And all my neighbors that put up with me. Oh, final commercial is that the voting continues until tonight at midnight. And we will reveal the winners on Saturday night. Have you voted?
Not on this round.
Okay, I'll send. You know what? I'll text you the list and same voting address. And I don't know. Have you? Okay. Okay. But thanks everybody for joining me. Thanks to Mark Skidmore for making all that voting happen. That's so awesome. I'm seeing, so people are still honking, which is nice. They're honking for Tink, I think. Tinky Poo, that's what I call her. I love it. I love it. All right. I promise. Tom Peck, you can bring your dogs anytime. Bring them on over. Tink will put your dogs in their place if they have any issues with cats. This cat has no problem letting everybody know that she owns this building. So anyway, well, we're almost at an hour. It's time to sign off as the sun starts to come out a little bit, which is nice. It was a little bit of a dingy, dark day. There's Bodie. Hi, Bodie. Nice to see you. Bring Bodie over and show Bodie. This is Bodie. Look at this beautiful boy. Come here. Hi, Bodie. Hi. Look over there. Can you see over there? Look over there. Look. I know. There's Bodie. That is the famous Bodie. Bodie was singing with me earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Weren't you?
Oh, yeah, because Grandma had him, yeah.
You're getting beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Just like the rest of your family.
Thank you.
Aw. Okay. I'm signing off. Say everybody. And this is Keziah, of course. You all met Keziah.
Satori and Tink's mom.
Yeah, that's right. This is, Tink's mom. That's all. Yeah, it's
The famous
the
family.
famous. Yes, exactly. Love you. Love you. Bye, Bodie. All right, everybody. Goodbye. God bless. Nat King Cole lives. Casey Cole, call me, please. Still Major Crush. Goodbye, everybody.